like I said, if you haven't watched that video or that interview, would encourage you to go check it out. Mike had some issues with his camera, which, you know, is what it is, but the information's all there if you want to go check that out. Lots of other things. Michael Saylor selling off, taking a little profit on Bitcoin. I don't know if he was taking profit or not, but they have some pretty substantial payments that are due on the product that they've released here recently. Like a 10 or 11% return that they are pretty much guaranteeing people if you're participating in that product. At some point, you know, I think this may be the tip of the iceberg, kind of the canary in the coal mine, that they are going to have to sell off larger sums of Bitcoin in order to be able to meet the obligations that they've laid out for the people that have made investments in MicroStrategy through the different financial products and engineering that they've created. They've been very progressive on the stuff that they've done with at the market debt and other products that they've rolled out over time. I think that they've really kind of revolutionized what people can do with a DAT or a digital asset treasury company. And one of the reasons we went to Bitcoin Vegas, right? Like, a lot of the financial products have happened first with Bitcoin, the ETFs being one of those, and we've seen many other products rolled out because that's where the liquidity is, but all of that can be re-engineered or reused for other digital assets, including XRP, you know, XLM, HBAR, Solana, you name it. You could use similar strategies for that. So I don't know if Saylor's in trouble. You know, like I said, it's a very small amount in comparison to how much Bitcoin he's bought. It's like over 800,000 Bitcoin that they currently own. It's a large majority of the supply. And for them to sell off 32 Bitcoin really isn't that big a deal. But like I said, it may be the signal that larger sales are coming in order to be able to meet their obligations. So we're going to continue to watch that. You've got, you know, we talked about, I don't know if we talked about this last week, but after Wednesday, I think it came out that the US government had seized over $1 billion correlated with Iran in digital assets, the non-denominational. They really didn't disclose whether it was Tether or Solana or XRP or Bitcoin. They didn't really talk about which ones it was. I have a sneaking suspicion that it was more Tether, based on the $455 million that they had already frozen on that network. That's yet to be seen, though. Things in the macro are looking good for the reverse carry trade and many of the other things we've talked about on this channel for a long time to actually transpire here. We do have the end of the comment period tomorrow, which I thought it was already passed. Apparently the public comment period for the OCC